Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my makeup routine right before I go to work. So this is me. As you can see, I have false lashes on and my brows from the previous night. Because I use Wunderbrow on my brows, it doesn't really transfer or move or anything like that. And I usually just get my lashes ready and sleep, and they're still there. So I am starting off with this Todd's True Organics Mattifying Serum, which you can get from Michael Todd's website. I will link it below. You can get 20% off with my link. And this just kind of evens out my skin. It's been doing so great, and at the same time it mattifies it. And then now I'm putting on the NYX Pore Filler, which I usually just apply on the inner part of my cheeks because that's where I have the most open pores. And this just fills it in. It doesn't close it, but fills in those pores, and it gives you a smoother canvas. So when I do work, I don't even use foundation at all. Like, I don't even use foundation period anymore. My skin's been so good to me that I just use a CC cream. So this routine has been my routine for months now, and I'm kind of scared of changing it because it's doing so well for me. So as you can see, it has changed my skin quite a bit, and now it's time for me to apply my Somerville CC cream. Now this CC cream retails for $48. It's pricey, but it's definitely worth it, and it does last you quite a while. And as you can see, it instantly blurs out your imperfections and evens out your skin. And my husband didn't realize I was filming, so he just got home from work. When he found out, he literally just walked away and tried to hide. So my favorite part about the CC cream is not only does it blur out your imperfections, it also has beneficial effects on your skin in the long run. And I really think that this has had an effect on my skin and how it's become so healthy recently. So now I'm going to use my NYX HD Concealer. These retails for $4 only. I'm starting off with number 1, which is a yellow color corrector underneath my eyes. Now if you're a nurse and you work night shift especially, then you probably have problem areas underneath your eyes. Having a yellow corrector underneath your eye concealer really helps a lot. And then I'm using number 3, and sometimes, most of the time I use number 4, but they ran out. So I'm using 3 today for highlighting the rest of my face and concealing, just kind of the darker areas of my face, and brightens up my look by just doing this. So I put it all over and blend it out with a beauty blender. Now I'm setting my under eye concealer with the e.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting Powder. This is super affordable. You can find this in the drugstore or Target. And this is so effective at setting your under eye concealer. It doesn't crease, it doesn't move the whole night, even though you're on a 12-hour shift or even a 24-hour shift. This will not budge. I've tried and tested this a year ago or 2 years ago. I can't even remember. I've just been using this for forever, and you have to check it out. So now I'm going to be working on my brows. Some of the product that I've applied on the previous days are still there, but I just want to touch up on the shape of my brows. So I'm using Wunderbrow. If you haven't heard of this product, it is amazing. It's a life changer. I've used this for a while now, and if you want to get your hands on this product, just go ahead and check the link in my description box. It's super effective. It retails for $22, and what it does is it basically shapes your brows, and it stays on there for, they claim that it'll stay there for a week, but I've only really just used it for about 3 to 4 days, and it does work, although you just have to touch up a little bit. It doesn't really transfer, it doesn't smudge. You can go swimming with this thing. I love it. So now I am just setting my entire face with a face powder, nothing too special really. Of course, you've got to set it if you are an oily skin person in order for it to stay the entire shift. If you have dry skin, then you probably don't have to do that. Now it's time for me to highlight my face. Now, before you say anything or comment anything, I personally like highlighting my face because it just gives me a healthier, brighter look. Here I'm using the e.l.f. Luminescence highlighter. It's very, very subtle, as you can see. It just gives my skin a very luminous look. And then I also like to contour because I have a very round face. And if I don't do this, I barely have any color on my skin. So I'm contouring with the Bahama bronzer from the Balm. And I'm just using a big fluffy brush, which cuts my blending time in half because it's just super fluffy and it blends while I'm applying it. You can definitely skip this step. I personally love doing this. It just gives me a more defined look. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Makeup in Mineral Wear Blush in Natural. I'm just applying this on my cheeks. This is just a very natural looking pinkish blush that I apply on the apples of my cheeks as well as the top part of my cheeks, and it gives me a really nice flush to it. So now I'm just touching up everything, and this does not feel heavy on my face at all. It feels like nothing. It's just like I put on moisturizer and a little bit of powder, and I'm good to go. So I'm just brushing up my lashes, and now I'm gonna apply some lipstick. I really do enjoy the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks. They're so efficient and they last a long time. The colors are great. And I have here Lolita 1 on my lips right now. And yeah, I just enjoy wearing lips when I'm going to work. I think it just makes me look more healthy, more, I guess, glowing. I don't know. It just lifts my mood and gets me ready for a 12-hour shift. So I'm ready for anything and everything. So that is basically the last step. No, actually the last step is setting it with some NYX setting spray in the dewy finish, and I let that dry and it makes me look super glowing and healthy. This is the final look, so it's really not too crazy. It's a very natural look, and this is my scrub uniform, and I am good to go. Just showing you guys the socks that I wear to work. I love them. They help with my feet from hurting. I have the watch that I showed in my favorites video and my knot ring that my husband gave me, so I don't really use my wedding ring at work. And here is everything. I was just gonna bring cassava cake to work that day. I have my lunchbox, I have my backpack, and my sweater because it's fall and it's raining and it's cold, so I am ready. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.